Welcome to London Tech Week. It is Wednesday and I'm delighted to be joined by Gori Yahaya, the founder of Upskill Digital. Gori, great to see you. How are you?
I'm very good, very excited about today. Thanks for having me here, Oli.
Well, we're in the midst of London Tech Week, and just give us a sense of how you're involved, because there are at least a couple of subjects here very close to your heart.
There are, so we're doing two sessions, both in the Future of Work track and one in the Future of EdTech track as well. Future of Work, I've got a session that's looking at beyond diversity, what it means to drive more inclusive environments in the workplace. We're doing a session on upskilling and reskilling, so how can companies think differently about approaching upskilling programs and reskilling programs, especially since the pandemic. In the Future of EdTech, we're doing a session on democratizing access to education. So again, how do we think differently about how people get access to education at the moment?
And when we think there about education, is that just school and college, or is it sort of more of a lifelong?
Beyond, beyond to adult education. So looking at how do employers actually educate their employees, and also create programs that provide access to education around tech tools, software, and so on and so forth.
Got it. So I'm very interested in how those two themes, if you like, Future of Work and Future EdTech, link together. Are you going to be giving us clues about what they should be teaching in school?
I mean, I don't know if we can feed too much into that, but there are some great sessions that are talking about that, about education within higher education and obviously in primary and secondary as well. So, there's a lot to learn. There's going to be lots for us to cover in both of those tracks, but there is a nice kind of connect between the two. We're talking education, we're talking learning, we're talking how learning has changed since the pandemic. So it should be really exciting.
So sort of pick a track or do both. Sort of switch between them.
There is some amazing content in both of them. So, hopefully people get a chance to try both.
Okay, and it is close to your heart because Upskill Digital, I mean, you're on a major mission yourself. Just remind us.
Yeah, so for us, we're all about trying to make sure everyone has access to better education, but also get the skills and the tools that they need to be able to thrive in the workplace. Do a lot of work around driving more inclusive environments, educating managers and individuals about how do they help build that inclusive environment and allow people to not just feel like they belong, but also thrive and have the skills and access to the technology they need to be able to progress themselves through an organization as well.
Yeah, well, thank you for your support of the week. Overall, this whole week, there's so much going on. What do you particularly enjoy about it as a week itself? And what would your message to anyone tuning in be to get the most out of the week?
I mean, this year is a little bit different. I'm excited because it's hybrid, so get to actually be in person, which is going to be really cool. For me, there is such a range of topics that we're going to cover, some amazing speakers from lots of different organizations. So for me, it's just the mix of panel sessions, presentations, Q&A. There's always a rich conversation going on in the chat in many of these sessions as well. So that really, brings it to life for me. And we're talking about London Tech Week. We're talking about organizations that are really forward-thinking, really trying to embrace new technologies, and giving us, the ability to share in our learnings as well. So really exciting week.
Excellent. So we will tune in Future of Work Summit, Future EdTech Summit. That's going to be Gori Yahaya leading the charge on both of those fronts. Also, the AI Summit kicks off today. The Quantum Summit kicks off today, and much more besides. So have a fantastic day, and we'll see you later on in this London Tech Week.